Alright, I'm confused. Hello. To the viewer whose ears are hurting, is the music too loud? What's happening? Young bruv. Alright, now stream can hear us. Oh, it spiked? Oh, okay, that's fair.
Hello, stream.
It was the cars? Are the cars loud? Oh, they're not that loud. But yeah, anyway, sorry. Hello, you guys can see us now. You should be able to see us.
Hello, stream. Hello.
Make sure the game is showing.
Yep.
All right.
Morgan, what do I say? It's the stream. No bit. Okay, damn.
The Morgan is done, bro. KO'd. Sick.
She needs her hot girl nap.
She needs some hot chip, bro, and some lies.
We gotta do a bit now.
Do not put that evil on me.
that's a lot of pressure, bro. The bit here is that we're gonna do some Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations Game 3, riveting cases Rainbow Six gameplay. Did I have the wrong game on? Well, you're not on Twitch anyway, right? No, you're not.
You just said you were bro.
No, you're just saying shit, bro. That's not even the game.
Hold on.
What is it?
Never mind. I was gonna say your tag is one of them is Rainbow Six Siege.
Incorrect. You're just making shit up. That was just the last video. It's in Twitch tags. Why doesn't it switch? Do those actually work? Can you click on that for me and tell me like where I am?
Yeah, it might work. You're the. I don't know if it's because I'm following you, but you're like the top of the list.
Look, the only ones.
One Ace Attorney in Rainbow Six Siege, I was gonna be like, what the fuck?
Well, to be fair,
Well,
I'm known for those things. Okay, so it's just like stuff I'm known
next to you is GTA 5, so you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright.
I'd understand if you guys went to watch GTA 5. I would judge you, but I'd understand.
It also says Marvel and coaching.
It also says Latino, which is very important.
Gotta have that.
What up, Wheat Sandwich, bro? Anyway, welcome to Trials and Tribulations, Based Attorney. I'm a little sick. You'll have to forgive me. My energy's probably gonna be a little lower than usual, but I'll probably sound the same because I'm just monotone as fuck. So hopefully that's comforting for you. However, we have an all-star cast today. A smaller cast. This particular trial portion is held together by quite a few quirky characters, but not a bunch. Not so many that you can't keep up. Some returning ones, some new ones. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it, but we do have someone trying a new role for the first time. Please give your best love and support to Miss Lemur, who will be voicing in for Francesca Von Karma, who was done by Seal, who's in the chat right now. Hello, Seal. Hello. So we have some people reprising the roles, some people jumping into new roles. It's going to be a good time. The story is heating up. We haven't been able to stream for a little while, holidays and such, and I've just been incredibly busy. But even though I'm a little sick, I'm here for it, and I'm glad you guys are too. So let's get into it. I think I do have a judge, but they're not available, so I'm probably just gonna voice the judge for a little bit. But yeah, I'm a little sick. That might just be my bit. I'm just gonna be a sick judge anyway. Here we go. You are not late, Shenanigator. You are not late, not in the slightest. You're actually on time for February 9th, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1.
That way about me?
You are cutting a bit just from the start.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
Let me fix my mic. Sorry. I thought I fixed this.
Yeah, I heard oh, and then feels about me.
I think my voice was too high that I peaked.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, let me test this.
Oh my. Mr. Norris feels that way about.
There we go. We're in. All right, let's keep going.
All right, there we go.
Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed.
I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to these sort of things.
Worry not. In any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him.
Does that mean Mr. Norris is the witness today?
No. I think it's the nod. I'll be first to take the stab.
Right.
Sister Bikini.
Bouncing audio, so if it's paused, it's because of that.
She claims to have seen the very instance in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Hadid, correct?
Reading is fundamental.
It's gonna be one of these streams, isn't it?
Yes.
It wasn't me.
Very well then.
Mr. Edgeworth,
What?
you're a prosecutor, aren't you?
Yeah, something like
Are
that.
you sure about that? If your true identity is revealed, even though everyone knows
I'm
you,
sure it'll be fine. I
But
come
everyone
back in like
knows you.
future games. I'll be fine.
I see. I see.
You. It is a prosecutor's job to doubt people, but I do that for free. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and I do that for money. That's what my friend told me once.
Not me.
Mr. Edgeworth,
I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I'm fit to do the task I have been entrusted.
very well, sir. I leave my defense and my money to you.
Damn, wait, you get paid?
Nope.
Apparently, I'm paying this
The
dude.
fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Yo,
February
Morgan, I'll
9th.
PayPal you later.
Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. I'm very sick. I need you to know. This guy, I'm gonna be clearing my throat a lot.
Oh shit. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Sorry, I was playing Pokemon.
Apologies. I need to grab something. 1 second.
What Pokemon game are you playing?
The card game.
Ooh.
The mobile game?
Yeah.
I'll send you my friend request real quick.
I had to delete Fire Emblem Heroes for storage. This iPhone got
No!
Alright, we're still
What's
back.
it your type?
Fair enough.
The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case.
Indubitably.
This will not do. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of the court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sorry. I'm ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant... Oh, speedrun.
Yippee. Fuck.
The prosecution stands ready.
And you are?
Francisco von Karma, prosecuting prodigy.
Von Karma, you say? Perchance you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma.
Legends are a thing of the past. I am von Karma. That is all. Upon special request, I flew in today for the purpose of prosecuting this case.
You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth,
Huh?
I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things here in Canada? Look very much like a prosecutor I met once before.
That would be my twin brother, Kilometer Smooth.
Ah, see, yes, kilometer. Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say?
There's no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office.
There isn't. But I'm sure. Once before. Ah!
I told you, there is no such weakling.
Judge,
What
would
is
you like
a
cough
whip?
drop?
I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Bailiff, remove that whippet.
The whip stands.
You
That's
want?
crazy.
Okay.
The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. There's still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today.
This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix right here today.
He's dead.
But looking at you now, maybe this is what I've been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth! I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingertips.
You mean like the word slipped through your mouth?
The disrespect.
Your mama.
My mom's dead, and so is yours.
Well,
Your dad's-
order. Keep it
Your
down.
dad's a criminal and is in jail.
This sibling rivalry will not stand. I'm too sick for this shit. I'm gonna cough in your general direction. Shut the fuck up. Now allow me to add things that I'm not too sure of. People acting bizarrely in my court. Oh.
The stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor.
Very well. Miss Von Comma, please give us an outline of the case. With as little whipping as possible, please.
The murder victim is famed book author, Miss Elise Daxton.
Dunham.
That's how you
Dunham?
pronounce it.
Are you serious?
I promise.
See, now you know why I do what I
French
do.
people.
It's like the pronunciation for like those faux shoes or something like that.
Yeah, I hate it too.
Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. She'd been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial golden sword from a statue.
The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime scene.
There is no mistake. This was the undoing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness to her crime.
Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand.
And so it begins, my first as a defense attorney. I haven't played the other games, can't say if that's true or not. Oh, hello.
Fucking.
Witness, state your name and occupation, please.
Hold on now, I'm not sure about being not sure if I care about this at all. That was a tough fucking sentence.
Me.
Witness, please stand up, nice and straight. Or nice and gay, that's fine too.
If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for our back pain plagued witness.
Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please.
If she's short.
Once again, your name and occupation, please.
Little old me. Well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. My name is Bikini. You got it? Bikini. Nice to meet everyone.
She's precious.
But you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now. Maybe I'm... Oh,
The courtroom is the garden of holy judgment. Those with lechery?
yes, lechery.
Yes.
Lechery in their hearts should leave the sanctuary at once.
You
Where
want
was
me
she
to
during-
leave?
Where was she when April and May was here?
Bikinis in a twist. Let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in summer.
In any case, witness, I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question.
That's right. I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let us hear what you have to say. I have to keep hitting this gavel in real life to justify the purchase. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh?
Canadians.
I didn't realize he was actually Canadian.
Oh.
He is. I mean, I am.
I thought it was a bit.
No, I am.
That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple. But, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long, hot soak. It was after I finished, just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it!
Oh, right, I should have been paying attention to that. I'm the defense.
So it's simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple.
Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple.
That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made.
There's only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle, now are you, Miles Edgeworth?
Give me a few minutes. We'll see how long it takes.
Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination.
Got it, boss. I give up.
Alright. FF.
14? I love it. What is the inner temple?
Well, see, conversing with the spirits is what we train people to do, right?
Right.
Well, we'll be the ones asking the questions, madam.
In order to do that, a place strong in spiritual power is required. There's a small temple across Dusty Bridge called the Inner Temple. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training.
And how exactly do you help with this process?
It is all quite exacting. It can't be performed without a nun supervising.
Like a tutor, watching to make sure a spoiled brat studies.
A tutor with a whip in your case. Or like Gohan's. If that is the case, then why did you return to the Habababa temple where the murder took place?
I see.
That one wasn't a bit, I just slurred on my words. Violently?
That's right. It's no laughing matter, especially in winter. I can't hold anything heavier than a knife and fork during the cold months. Just being alive is like strict training.
Real.
On the night of the murder, was this fabulous back of yours hurting again?
That's right. Raging like a bull in a pig pen. I almost fainted once or twice. I just knew that unless I warmed it up, it was going to finally finish me off.
Don't say a word, chat.
You left Iris to help with what?
What do you think? The Acolyte's training, of course. It was just past 10 p.m., so we were starting to enter into the training exercises proper.
Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple?
The job is simply to watch over the Acolytes so that they don't pass away.
Damn.
Just to confirm this point again, that night, you met Iris in the inner temple, correct?
Yes, she's a gentle, honest girl. She's never once failed to follow my directions.
Oh, okay.
So you returned to the Hazakura temple in order to take a bath.
My back is to blame for everything. It's a do-or-be-done-in kind of world, after all.
How long were you in the bath for, if you don't mind me asking?
Edgeworth.
Interesting question.
Your business. My, what a filthy little rogue you are. I know what's on your mind. I bet your next question is going to be, where exactly did you wash? This is why you have to watch the young ones.
I'm in the same boat as Edgeworth. I read that line without thinking about it too deeply. So I'm
Pathetic.
like, what's going
Miles
on?
Edgeworth.
The lowest of the low, Edgy.
But I'm gay!
But I'm gay. So are we all are.
Anyway, I couldn't afford to be away from my post for too long, you understand? So,
The crime took place in the courtyard, correct?
when you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the courtyard.
That's right. In other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw the crime taking place before her eyes. There was no complicated setup in this case.
That certainly seems to be true.
There is indeed only one problem with this testimony. If I can clearly point out what it is, then I can begin to quantify just how good this witness's memory and observation skills are.
Okay. Now it's time to game. Okay.
What's our evidence that we have?
Buffers, okay. So,
Mostly Bikini's vibes, to be honest.
what'd you say?
I said mostly the Bikini's vibes.
Mostly,
We're going
but
off of?
we do have some stuff here. So,
Oh shit.
the note to Iris. We confirmed this was made by Larry, so it's not her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the map. So as we can
So
see, here's the temple, and here's the inner temple, right where it actually happens. It's pretty far. And then let's see what
My
else.
thought process is she got all the way there with a hurt back in the winter.
Snow with occasional lightning strikes. You could be on some note. I think the main focal point here we have to prove is like her back was bad. Obviously, she's selling it a little too much. But like, was it bad enough that she even had to go? Did she really have to go? There's Elise. That's fine. Iris' testimony rang lights out bell at 10, and then was in her room until the murder was discovered. 10 to 11, cause of death, stabbed in the back, body fell 10 feet after death. And here's the courtyard.
Wait, go back?
Sure.
Nope, one more.
Okay.
That. Wouldn't she be in the inner temple?
Yes. No, I think so. I think you might be on something.
Because one of the things that she said was like, "Oh, Iris has never disobeyed me once."
Yeah, literally, but that's incorrect, right? Because she stayed in her room.
Oh my
there's
god,
this-
we're gaming.
Okay, wait, are we gaming? Let's see. There's no blah blah blah. So I left. So blah blah. Wait, actually, there was a. She did say that, but none of these lines really associate. Well, let me reread this. That night I was helping with an active blah blah. Back left set up. Left iris blah blah.
I feel like it's that one.
No, but that would be the closest one, I think.
Because the first one, she's just like, oh yeah, I was helping. She didn't say I
I
and
did
Iris.
not mean to press. Sorry, so we're just gonna
No,
skip
Iris
this
fell
real
out of the wall.
quick.
Wait, I saw something. Wait, that was important. Press it again.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
Let's press it.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Okay.
Skip forward.
Up with
A
what?
little more.
Training. Just past 10
That.
p.m.
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay, yeah, I think you're
Past
right.
10 p.m.
I think you're absolutely right. Good call. Let's see. For gaming. I love that the prosecution's getting hype for the defense gaming.
Thanks. Bless.
You're supposed to hate, but that's cool too.
Well, I mean, like, game recognizes game, you know what I mean?
True.
Game
Oh, let's
recognizes
go.
game recognizes game.
Witness, I have the witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's fate rests on their powers of observation, memory, and after all.
Well, don't worry. I'm living up to the task. I'm a woman of faith after all. The head honcho of Hazakura Temple.
In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris. She claims that after the ringing of the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all.
Said that?
If you yelled, you
A
peeked.
defendant or a witness?
My bad.
Who is more likely to lie, do you suppose? The defendant is simply lying to cover her back.
No, but that is completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of the temple. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make a far much better alibi.
But that is odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she would lie.
She does indeed have honest eyes. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Ow, you know what? Earned.
All people lie. That is my belief.
Why am I the only one being whipped in here? Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means, you must call your memory into question.
Dear, you're older than me, and yet you want to play that game, do you?
Well, that isn't exactly.
I'd like to check the court record.
My memory is perfect, crystal clear, especially in winter.
I want to know who's actually older.
Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Mr. Edgeworth, if you are going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show a more decisive piece of evidence.
Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think alone that would do the trick.
You are naive. Anyway, please add your
Alright.
comments to Butz. This is so funny to say. To the testimony. And let us return to the cross-examination. Alright. Here's the decisive evidence. Check it. 48.
Don't miss, I believe.
Oh, I can't see my age. Damn it. We don't know. We'll never know. Okay, so we already read this one. As you can see, yeah. Wait, sorry, that might have been... Iris came to the inner temple. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner. Okay.
Are you sure that you're not making a mistake?
You, young man, need to get your estimation of me up from the floor.
Ow.
Iris always wears the same clothes. The smallest thing out of place would have stood out like a sore thumb to me. You're making a mistake, thinking I made a mistake.
An excellent finish to that witness. Bravo. 10 out of 10. God his ass.
Still, I have to wonder.
There's no bathroom in the inner temple. Is that? That's not new. That's not new. Okay. Well, then it's clearly this we have to press. Okay. Iris had received before the lights out bell. Night of the crime. Protects from... Oh! That's right. So this was handed to us. Yes, this was handed to us as Phoenix Wright. So she would have had it. Bang!
Witness, let's get one thing straight.
Straight.
You're back. The defendant whom you claim to have met, she was wearing this demon-warding hood, correct?
Of course. That is a very important piece of clothing, I'll have you know. Wait a minute.
Hold Hold it right there. Why do you have that?
Now that's the question of the day, isn't it, Miss Honeybee? I'll have you know that this hood was given to someone as a gift that night. Before the light bell, the Taco Bell was rung.
What?
You know where I'm going with this, don't you? If the witness had seen the defendant as she claims, then the Irish she saw should have been missing this very hood. I started over. We got there.
You're in there.
Were her legs? There were no legs. It's not a bad feeling at all, exposing contradictions.
I just love this little moment from being like, wait, my boyfriend's kind of got it right. Like,
this man's good.
It's
I
kinda
don't
right.
understand that happy look on Hobby's face every time he does
It's
it.
because I look at you, Edgy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, order in the court. Oh. Ow.
Sister. This hood. You have spare ones around the temple, don't you?
Bears. Well, I do tend to make too many of them.
I see a stockpile, a surplus.
Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owned.
This is quite strange. Ow.
If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There's no contradiction here.
I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easily. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart. The seeds of doubt.
Witness. Well, I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt. You must give every detail with precision.
Not sure I'm comfortable going along with this.
Sister, you shall continue with your testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath, on your way back to the inner temple.
Seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart.
Oh,
Sorry.
my fault.
My fault, gang. I'm
The seeds of
tired.
doubt are judging in the judge's heart. They just need another simulation to bear fruit.
Ahem.
Contradictory simulation. I thought that was you. I saw the judge.
You're the Jolly Morgan, bro. You gotta read.
The sleepy Morgan.
Eepy. Ahem.
Oh, I thought I read this line. Alright. I had finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look and... Iris was... Oh, Mystic Elise! And with that sort of all things... Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room which faces out onto the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window.
You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then I would be much like Von Karma, whipping Mr. Edgeworth in two in court. And me, seeing it all from this very chair. I'm so hype. I mean, or something like that.
This judge. His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, I miss Sam.
I would look at the fool. I would look at the fool if I commented on such foolishness.
Oh no.
Anyway, this case is mine, Miles Edgeworth.
Technically, it's mine. I assigned you. It's calling everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours?
Nah, she's the antag, bro.
I'm antagging.
Yeah, that's what we do out here.
That's why I'm the pro
Let's see it.
antagonist.
Let's see it.
How far is it from your room to the inner temple?
Let me think a moment. About 20 minutes on these stumps of mine. It's about 15 minutes to Dusky Bridge from Hazakura Temple. The inner temple is just beyond the bridge.
Still, you never made it back there that night, did you?
That's right. I was heading along the walkway toward the main hall.
You say you heard a noise?
Just like that.
That could only be the sound of the victim falling.
It's very quiet in the temple, you know. You can even hear the snow falling from the branches. Just like that.
But then, couldn't this noise you heard have been snow falling to the ground?
I never thought of that.
Wow.
Oopsies.
Oh, ho, ho, oh.
The next one to laugh gets a whipping. It's a promise.
Well,
Oh,
whatever
okay,
the
okay.
source of the sound, I looked over at the courtyard and...
Okay.
No, that wasn't Edgeworth laughing, that was me laughing. This is the second time the witness has testified to seeing the defendant. But some doubt remains in these claims. Ours.
Hey, just what does that mean? Just because you're a good-looking young man doesn't give you the right to...
Ooh,
Hey.
that's what taken, young
Murderer stabbed the
man.
victim with the sword.
I'm about to get out from this fucking bed chair in the hospital.
I read my
Here.
line.
No, I mean, cause no, I should have voiced this, Phoenix. Sorry. That's what I meant to say.
No, I was like, I thought you were waiting for me. I was like, I said it.
No.
Assistant Bikini, try to call. I need my boyfriend.
Understandable.
That's how Sister Bikini learns what gay people are.
Yeah.
Well, you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you.
Can Edgeworth stop attracting old ladies?
Oh, now that you mention it,
It's because he's so mature.
there was something awfully strange about her. Something that has been bugging me all this time.
Go on.
Her hood!
Her hood?
Where she comes from,
That's
yes.
right!
Shut
It's
up,
coming back to
bro.
me. Iris, she wasn't wearing her hood. I thought something was out of place, but it all makes sense now, doesn't it? After all, she'd given that hood away to someone, right?
She sold out her hood?
Hmm.
Bitch.
You've dug your own grave, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh shit. What do you say, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the testimony important?
Nope.
You sure?
He's like sweating beads.
Wait.
Nuh-uh.
This
No.
line of questioning is only going to tear the wound open further. These statements are as useless as the investigations of a certain detective.
Damn, that's strays for no reason, bro.
Not the
There's no
shade.
need to record them.
Very well. Please continue with your testimony.
We should press that again.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Go back and press that again.
Well, let's do these other ones since we're already here.
Yeah, I was about to say we should do that again. The room the victim was staying in overlooked the courtyard, yes.
Which means the victim's room was on the second floor.
Now, Hazakura Temple is a single-story building, but the mountain itself slopes downward, which elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back to about the height of a two-story building.
So it was
I
almost
see.
Christmas.
Indeed. The victim was staying in one of those elevated rooms, correct?
Yes, I should know. I'm the one who carried her things into her room after all.
Her back. No wonder she got killed. What makes you so sure of all this?
It's just like I told you earlier. I heard a noise from the courtyard, okay? Thump, just like that.
You're one smart sister, I'll give you that. The autopsy report states the victim's body was covered in bruises, indicating a fall from around 10 feet in height.
Well,
I'll show you a she doesn't have any fucking legs!
it appears that the witness was not mistaken at all then. Also, she appears to be missing her legs, but that's okay.
Yep, I'm more than just a pretty face, especially in winter. I'm a woman of faith after all, the head honcho of Hazakura Temple.
Wow.
There's only 2 of them working there.
What's wrong, Miles Edgeworth? No snappy comeback remark?
None that I can say on Twitch.
Oh my
It
god!
doesn't feel like she's lying.
Jesus Christ.
This is very powerful testimony, too. She just...
My goat appears to be stammering.
There can only be 2 things I can believe in right now. My client Iris and God.
What about me, bro? What about your boyfriend? Oh my gosh, this is fucking travesty. I hate this shit.
We have to
Which one is it?
press that, add it to the record.
Which one is it? Is it? No, it's not that one. It's this one, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think.
So we seem to be returning to this statement for some reason.
Yeah.
Change of heart, it appears. Repeat
You know,
dialogue.
this game would be so much easier if those photos were in black and white.
It appears we need a color update, but that's okay. We'll do it later.
This may initially appear to put me at a disadvantage, but I can't see any other leads at this moment. Your Honor, I would like these new statements to be added to the testimony.
Miles Edgeworth. If you want to hang yourself, you only need ask. I'll gladly lend you my whip.
Can I borrow the whip? Can I borrow the whip, please? Blue Lock Season 2 is my final straw.
Look, get out. Witness, add that statement to your testimony.
The one I said or there.
Both, yes.
No problem.
The obituary. Edgeworth died because of Blue Lock. Are you sure about that?
Yes. After all, we wear the same clothes. I don't mean because we're poor, you understand? It's all style. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, and that's why Maya wears the same
The
clothes.
poverty
I make
allegations
that
are
right with
not
that
being...
temple. Hush.
There's absolutely no need to explain yourself.
Anyway, she looked different from normal, so that really stuck out.
Like me holding a whippet puppy instead of my whip.
At least then it might bite you and not someone else.
Iris didn't have her hood on. I'm sure of it.
Very well. Now please tell us about the victim, eh? Okay. I think we pressed everything.
To the records.
Alright, we're out here.
Maybe on the comment about the hood, you reveal the hood, or...
Victim bloods, and has the victim blood and suspect's fingerprints on it. Received just before lights out. Protects from real
Go back.
spirits. This?
Yeah.
This is,
Examine it.
This is
Where's her hood?
This is not the same person at all.
I know, I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe it's only disciples. I mean, cause she's the master, bro. So
She's mother.
that's Mama.
Mama.
Right there, okay. I'm a little stunned. Let me be real. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm a little lost as well.
She didn't have her hood on. Okay, let's look. Let's take a look. Cause of death: loss of blood from a stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet after death. Wait a minute. Staying in the courtyard. Stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window. Does that coincide with this?
Ooh.
Yeah, because they were...
No. Yeah, because
Stabbing. Yeah, it was. Wait, what? Nani? No, this was the
Go to the right, go to the...
Sorry?
You want to examine it? No, not that.
For what?
No, not that, the other one. Yeah. Can you examine that?
No. It
Yeah,
would
'cause
say.
she
It
said
would say.
the-
Okay, wait, go to the left.
Wait. Sorry, Lemur, go ahead.
Unless I'm reading this incorrectly, stabbing must have occurred after being pushed out the window.
Yeah, this is a
And then this
contradiction, right?
says
Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
this
I think
says
it's
they fell.
Yeah, because I think it says stab and
Stab-
then body
Stabbing
fell.
back, and then in this statement in the report, it's before the fall. Stabbing I saw
Mhm.
must have occurred after she. So yeah, this is literally it. There's no way.
pride comes
We did it.
before
Reading
the fall.
comprehension. Yay!
Impressive
Barely.
logic, that's what I'd like to say anyway.
Oh, please do. My brain is something else, especially in winter.
However, I think you are overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind as to take another look at the autopsy report I updated?
No. The
Okay.
autopsy report?
The victim fell from a height of 10 feet. However, this fall was after she was killed.
That's right. It says after death right here. We read it as a group. 3 of us. It took 3 people to make sure we didn't fuck it up.
Read 2 sentences.
The scene the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. Big word. The defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard. Dude, it went right through her. How did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall? There's no legs. There's no fucking legs. Get over
Order.
that.
Hey man, that shit hits
Order.
hard.
I have a real gavel in real life. The victim was killed and then fell.
It's a tax write-off.
That is the case, correct? And the victim must have been killed in her room, don't you agree?
That is the logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was then thrown out of her window down into the courtyard below.
No.
Wow, powerful statement.
She was stabbed with a sword that would have leave a bloodstain when you agree.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, gang.
Bailiff,
Papa.
give this dude some fucking manners. Jesus.
I come back to this.
Miss Von Karma, was there any blood there? Ah, the fuck, man.
No traces of blood were found in the victim's room.
The whip has just caused traces of blood to be found on my glorious playoff beard.
Hey, look,
However,
we have a judge now.
if there was no blood...
Sorry about that.
I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this,
I'll just read
as
them
I'm sure
good.
your honor is well aware of when a stab wound precedes the most blood.
When it produces the most blood, you say?
Very little blood is actually lost the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body,
210.
that would be when the blade is removed.
That's true. I learned that somewhere.
Nice.
How
From
do you know
YouTube
that?
shorts. It acts like a lid on the wound.
True
Hmm,
I
crime
saw it. He
documentary.
stabbed a pencil in a plastic bag full of water.
that is true. If the weapon's still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking.
We have come to a conclusion then. The victim was thrown out of the window with the sword still in place. This removes all the contradictions.
Order, order. I must admit, this is a probable version of the events.
I'd expect no less from her. She locates and takes control of every vital point. The envy of all men. I mean women.
Yeah,
Both.
women. They, them, emperors, it seems.
Aw.
We need a clearer testimony from the witness. Remove all supposition on your part and tell us the facts, please. Witness, please, remain standing on the crate.
My feet hurt. What do you want from me? Don't go selling me short now. The weight of winter snow has bit me out of shape. Especially my back and my mood.
Bro got
Sister.
scoliosis.
Please give us your testimony. I will give you a vigorous massage once we are finished here.
Bro,
Can I give a testimony?
All the
Girls.
women, all the men just fucking lost their shit just now. They're pissed.
Can I give a testimony? With the
It
whip?
should have been
What the hell's
made.
going on in here?
Oh boy. Alright, alright.
With the whip?
Let's set up a ladies' night later.
Shit's about to be A1, bro. Ahem.
When I looked across the scene, the sword was already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mystic Amy was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back.
This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
Von Karma strive for nothing but perfection. Putting together such facts is nothing more for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth.
Ooh, and now I gotta flame you, boy. Your dad's in jail. Perfectionism, and I'm here to teach you just that.
That was a good one, Edgeworth.
Thanks, boss. At the time, was the victim bleeding?
Well, I was very shocked at seeing all this, of course. But I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think I saw any blood. Not then.
I'm sure that you didn't. The weapon was acting as a plug in the wound.
In any case, let's be clear of one very important point. You actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed. Think carefully, this is very important.
It's Iris we're talking about here. I'm thinking for all I'm worth. No, when I looked over, the sword was already in Mystic Elise's body.
Might not be conclusive, but this testimony supports her theory.
The victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves it rather well, Miles Edgeworth.
I have a name, you know.
The first name.
It's Miles Edgeworth.
I have a middle name.
Yeah. What is it?
Per.
I was about to say per, goddammit.
Miles per Edgeworth. So, you're saying that you saw the victim's
that's
blood?
What we call a reference.
Hate this game.
That's
I have
right.
here.
Some of it added onto Iris too.
When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room, and her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the corner.
Huh? The clothes reflect as...
Nice try there, Ezra. Keep reading some more. That seems rather conclusive to me.
Try. Should I do press this point further? Yeah.
We're in.
Going back to a previous statement, you said you saw a little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. But now you say that you saw the victim bleeding?
Well, well. I say what I saw is what I saw.
What did you see?
What I saw?
Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed, but I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as day.
Pulling the sword out?
Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out of the closet.
Witness, you will add this statement to your testimony about their inhibitions.
Oh, was that important?
Yes! More
Shit.
important than you can imagine.
Damn it!
Smoothly, you say? You're saying you saw the sword smoothly slide out?
That's right. The whole thing happened right next to the gold statue of Mystic Amy. Mystic Elise was on the ground and Iris was stooped over her. The sword was buried up to the hilt. And Iris stood up, the sword in her hand just slid out of Mystic Elise's body. It slid out from that gaping wound. Ah!
It goes without saying, if the sword was removed, there would be immense bleeding.
Something out of place here.
Is that really the case? I can't help but feel that something about this testimony is very out of place. That something which couldn't have possibly have happened appears to have happened.
That's some good hints there. We could press more stuff, but I don't know, man. Chat, quick poll. 1, if you think this sword comes out smoothly. 2, if you think that's such BS, there's no shot. I don't know. Just level with me. If you stick this thing to the hilt inside anything, are you telling me you're gonna yoink this shit out smoothly?
I mean, was it even? It doesn't look like he was even stuck to the hilt in the photo.
I think we need a test subject.
Clearly, we need some experimentation. Thank you. Okay, chat. I'm not tripping. It seems. So we're gonna try this.
All right, Galaxy, lay down real quick.
What?
Sister Bikini, you are a reliable witness.
I gotta test this.
We're good.
At least I'd like to think so, but there are too many contradictions here.
It gets stuck coming into you.
What do you mean? You make it sound as though I'm a liar. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you.
Oh my god, hot people winning again. This is ridiculous.
What contradictions are you talking about?
You know, these. You like that one?
Mm.
The weapon was thrust up its hip.
Yeah.
Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, hey, look, I have a little badge on me. Both of these are complete impossibilities. I'm sorry, I just realized that. I was like, hey, my badge.
The ADD is kicking in quickly.
I didn't take my meds, I'm sorry.
Explain yourself.
Well, to start with, do you think it would be possible to stab someone with a... to the hit? No matter how I look at it, the defendant doesn't appear strong enough for that.
Doesn't appear. What meaningless dribble. I too may appear to be weak and frail, but I can crush men under my heel and make them weep. Should I so choose?
Chat, control yourself. The objection stands. I wept a little back there, I must admit. I was a bit sad.
Sorry, my voice actress was wiping their sweat after what they said. That isn't the only issue. If the sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly.
That's...
We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in a body, it acts as a plug of sorts. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. That wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding.
That's nothing more than a conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed... I don't know how to say that.
Shichishiro.
With the
Shichiro.
Shichishiro.
Yeah, good job. You're better than me. I fucked it up.
Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly, and may still sometimes stop blood loss.
I'm not finished.
Oh,
There's still one more conclusive contradiction.
you've still got more?
This one is simple. If this sword really was thrust all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it? If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword.
No!
Yes!
Oh no! Ow! Fuck!
Bravo, Miles Edgeworth.
That's
Raising
Johnny
this-
Bravo, actually.
What
Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All other attorneys I know could maybe manage one, if that.
But what does this all mean? You have proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but
Having come this far, there can only be one answer.
And that is...
The weapon used to kill the victim was not the Cheeto.
the what?
You heard me.
a foolishly foolish idea born from the foolish mind of a foolhardy, foolish fool.
Good job.
That was impressive, not gonna lie. I had to unmute for that.
I had a stroke. Let's examine that again. Was it...
Try that one again.
No, I'm okay. Let's move on.
Well, it's because Mr. Amy was holding it.
I had water in my mouth.
Bro.
However, I thought I had time to drink. I don't want to hear it from you. You're sick too. If you reflect on this, what is the only basis we have to assume such a thing? The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that the shit was the murder weapon.
Oh god, I couldn't even read my line.
So maybe the shishito was not the word murder weapon. Even if that is the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. Sister here saw everything. She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
That is true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? God, I love giving you shit.
A sword like doesn't imply it was a sword. Also answer my question this time.
The obvious question.
Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon go? It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if the sword-like object was found.
That's...
Answer the question, Von Karma. Oh, I get to yell at you, finally.
No evidence of that kind was found.
Another mystery to throw into the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Excuse me, could I say something?
No.
I just remembered something, actually.
Fuck.
Is it, sister?
I was just thinking, it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was it was just over there.
What exactly are you going on about here?
The murder weapon, I mean. Maybe. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of.
Damn, hyper combo.
I think we need to hear the testimony from you one more time, sister.
No, please. No. No!
Bro, No Legs is cooking you right now.
I'd like to see as the Queen Never Cried look.
Peter Griffin's cooking you
We
right
never
now.
cry.
I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. and after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there, I saw tracks. Tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. It takes 15 minutes to walk the Dusty Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out? Iris could have done that. She can't drive a snowmobile after all.
Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time.
Well, I'm not in the best of shape. Both in my back and my age, you know.
Oh, now you're old. What the fuck?
Quite. There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate. Here is a photograph.
Snowmobile, eh? See, well, it is an interesting theory.
The tracks begin in front of the Hazakura Temple and run all the way to the Dusky Bridge. That solves your pesky little problem, yes? The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of a murder weapon.
No, my head hurts thinking about her testimony. I'm about to press the shit out of it.
Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please. Please press the shit out of it.
Nothing they said made sense to me, because they literally saw it happen. You saw the murder and then left her. Are you sure about the time?
Yes, I was worried about it after all,
Why was that?
because I have a strong sense of responsibility, especially at this time of year. The acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the time. I couldn't very well take it easy in the bath all night now, could I? So at 11, I decided to leave Hasakura Temple.
Your estimation of the time seems reliable at least.
Please continue, sister.
U.S. Phoenix Rights report the crime, correct?
That's me!
Right, the one who trampled me.
It seems she's the type to hold a grudge.
There isn't a phone in the main hall, so I sent him to the bridge.
Phoenix, right. He didn't even have his cell phone on him.
He had forgotten it at home, apparently.
What a naive boy, as always. Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always have my whip in hand, too.
Anyway, I was really scared, and it was taking a while to get back. So I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell.
As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited.
That's it. That's the only one we have. It'll run no matter how much snow falls.
Now, you're certain the snowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived?
Yes, of course. It was parked in front of the gate.
Oh, she had already gone, discarded the murder weapon, and returned by that time.
I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do?
Well, Edgy? What
Press
should...
further.
It's you.
I need every answer to every possible doubt. The snowmobile in question, was it still warm at that time?
Huh?
What do you mean, eh?
What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth?
I'm playing to a slow crowd here.
Oh my god.
It goes without saying that using a snowmobile will heat its engine. If it was still warm, then it means it was recently used.
Ah, I see. I never thought of that.
That's right, I overlooked that as well.
Of course you did.
Then answer the question, please, witness.
I don't often go around touching hot engines. However, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it.
Snow?
Yes, for some reason only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow.
There wasn't any snow on it? Curses!
Seems highly likely that the killer did use the snowmobile then, eh?
How long does it take to get to Dusky Bridge by snowmobile?
In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some walking.
There's a reason for that. Have you got a moment for me to explain?
I think that's why the question was asked in the first place, miss.
It was about a month ago. I was driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as can be. I fetched some water and was heading back when I went and crashed into a tree. The tree and my back both went crunch, just like that. Crunch!
Oof, sounds crunch, huh?
I haven't been able to find the courage to ride anything since then. Anyway, the killer must have used it.
Refresh our memory. How long were you knocked out for?
Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes.
It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile.
I have to concede that is more than enough time.
Is that all you wish to concede, Miles Edgeworth?
Yup. Well, it would have been possible time-wise. One element remains out of place here.
Oh, and what would this mystery element be?
The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all this? Why go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon when there are other methods?
Too many unanswered questions. Your response, Miss Von Karma. Oh.
Turning to me for help over the slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once in a while, Your Honor?
I'm sick of this shit.
She's as over the top as always.
Anyway. Whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Miles Edgeworth.
Another mystery to feed to the fire. Is there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there's surely a problem with this testimony. Now all I have to do is start poking holes into this flawed account.
Alright, we loop. Let's see.
We loop and pull. Now our shoes are looking cool.
Thank God.
Nice reference.
Thank you.
Class reference. Okay. I see some foot tracks on this photo. Little footies. No
Does
snow.
that mean...
Well, I'm not sure. I'm just looking because that was the newest piece of evidence.
backup!
So let's review. Let's review. Saw the murder around 11. That checks out with a couple things, right? I think that checks out here. 10 to 11, lots of blood. Yeah, that all checks out. Oh, okay. So probably not that one. After being reported, went up to the main gate. Can't really do anything with that. Saw tracks. Tracks indicate the snowmobile had been used. I'm coming back to that one. It takes 15 minutes to cross the bridge, but less than 5. Use that. Maybe threw the weapon. That's just conjecture. And then she could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile. Okay, so
If I can ask,
this is
go back to the picture of the snowmobile.
yeah.
The tracks don't lead to it.
I was gonna. What do you mean by that? Sorry, can you elaborate?
Yeah, like the foot tracks don't lead to the snowmobile, indicating that it would have been used.
That's
Like,
fair.
there's no tracks around it.
What I was wondering is like, this looks like the main gate, so wouldn't there be tracks going to and from? Feels weird
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
what I mean.
Oh, that's
But it's
what you-
only in and out the main gate, not around the snowmobile
I
itself.
think you might be onto something.
Like they just jumped onto it.
We clearly were not onto anything.
Lana, what do you think of the witness's statement?
I don't think there's a problem with it.
You say that with such gusto that I suppose I must agree with that as a
Don't get smart with me. Get smart with this penalty.
Damn.
Shit, my bad.
It would appear that even I can make mistakes.
That's not true. We fucked up. You didn't fuck up.
Correct, I was doing something else.
Did I use it on which statement? No, I did. I did present it to this statement. So asking what it be?
Let me double check. So I'm pretty sure you were on the right track. No pun intended.
Nice.
I'm very intended.
Right.
I know I like making points, but
Right now we're all.
Yeah.
It takes 15 minutes to less than 5. Maybe they threw the weapon into the river. Iris can drive a snowmobile after all. I'm a bit stumped, I'm gonna be real.
Wait, Iris could have done that. She could drive a snowmobile after all. Which statement is this?
It's the very last one, I think.
I think because I
Pinch?
think that's where we present the
Maybe her
snowmobile.
testimony? Or the
No,
tracks?
yeah, the tracks.
Why would that be relevant here, though? Tell me without looking at a guide why you think that's relevant.
And
Yeah.
don't out me like that.
Well, it's obvious, I'm sorry. But, like, I'm trying to figure it out without that. So, like, someone...
To be honest, I'm lost as well.
What's up?
I said to be honest,
Why
I'm lost
would
as
it
well.
be the 6th?
Yeah, like, I want to know why. Chat, someone smarter than me. Explain why it's probably the... I know it's the... This is the evidence, right? But, like, why would it be this statement versus any of the other one?
Iris could have done that. There would have been like 2 sets of tracks.
Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile. After. Why would there be 2 sets? Because they both walked?
Oh yeah, because Bikini said that she also went out to the main gate.
No, I think I remember this.
What
Why
is
is there a footprint? I think going back to what Double H said, why are there footprints leaving, and then a set of snowmobile tracks coming back?
Yeah, I guess that coincides with the statement I was saying is that there's no tracks leading. So maybe walking this way means that the snowmobile was not there, and then it was driven back here.
Wait. It's,
Sorry, go ahead.
It's the photo because there should be 2 sets of tracks driving to and from.
Yeah, one is Bikini's and the other one is Iris's.
No, on the snowmobile.
Just in general, you mean? There should be like...
Yeah, there should be 2 tracks from going from
Oh,
and
you're right.
So Iris could have done it.
There's something going on here.
back. Yeah.
Okay. I'm down with that.
Yeah, because she's got the snowmobile, she leaves it there and she never uses it.
I don't know if it's that statement. It might be the previous one. I'm right.
I tried the previous one, so I have to try that.
I admit this photograph proves something. Proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder.
You finally accepted the inevitable.
No, shut up!
seems,
I'm still cooking.
Miles Edgeworth.
However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only 1 set of tracks?
Okay, nice.
What do you mean?
Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be 2 sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out to the bridge and those from coming back.
Ah, you're right!
You're forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth.
Let me guess, the weather report, it stopped snowing already.
On the night of the murder, it was snowing.
Nope.
The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by snowfall.
Nuh-uh, it stopped snowing.
This removes your precious contradiction, now doesn't it?
I see.
No.
While she was at the river, the snow stopped, leaving the return tracks, just the return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth?
Dice says that it stopped snowing.
Well, what?
Yes, there's a contradiction. It stopped
You
snowing.
sure? I don't know. It seems
This
kind
isn't a
of...
this isn't a joke.
Seems a bit airtight. I'm not sure.
Press tab.
Press die. Okay, fine.
Press tab.
Look, no. On the first page. Left. Yeah. See?
7 to 10 to 10:50.
It stopped.
Miles, do not worry about Tom
Stop
contacting you.
snowing.
Press tab to open the court record.
Bro is cooking.
I see, I remembered that. The tracks to the river were covered by the snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
Would you care to explain
Not really, but I'll do it.
why there's a rude index finger currently pointed in my general direction?
'Cause you're a bitch.
Damn.
The evidence
I'm
will do
that
all the
bitch.
talking for me. Look, I'd either call you a bitch or a bimbo. Take the poison.
On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow, or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, please present evidence to the contrary. Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by the snow.
The weather report.
Yeah,
Weather report.
Outside was frightful.
Weather report.
The witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime.
Like I said, it was around 11.
Of course, that means that the weapon was thrown away after the time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
The weather report.
Yes, snow started to fall at 7 p.m. but it stopped around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., it had already stopped snowing. It is impossible for any tracks made to have been covered up by that time.
Order, order! Very well then. It looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. I stayed up all night on that one. Oh! Cannot hear you.
It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow.
Aww.
Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Answer me this then. When is a weather report ever correct?
Damn! Coming after weather reporters is crazy. Oh, no, you've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast, this is actual data. Yes!
Forecast, data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
It's true, we cannot be totally sure, eh?
Huh? How'd you pull that off?
It stopped snowing at the Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
Gone this far, there's no turning back now. Very well. I too cannot allow any doubts to remain concerning this testimony.
You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
This is a big boy penalty.
Oh shit, ow.
Go
Owie.
to the left. Whoa, right. Oh, no, not what I meant. No,
What are we
right.
looking for? What are we looking for?
One of those photos.
I think I
I
know.
put on the-
I think it's this one. It's gotta be this one, right?
Most likely. Let's look at the other photos real quick. Just for vibe's sake. If that's outside and it's not snowing.
It's not snowing in the crime photo.
Yeah.
It has footprints around the crime photo.
On the
Yeah, that's what I was
crime
trying to say.
Oh
footprints.
yeah.
Footprints.
There's not snowing in it.
Yeah.
And there's got prints.
Where is your evidence that it already stopped snowing when the victim was killed? Okay. I'm with it.
Please. Damn it.
Ultimately, it all comes down
Oh,
to one point, that being whether or not it was snowing in the courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
I just got that one.
Your puns don't amuse me. That's right.
Thank you.
But proving that is.
Incredibly easy. My stream. Blade. Oh no. If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I'm referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow. Just one exception.
And that is.
The victim herself mishated
Elise Dunham.
Never. Why is there no snow on top of her? It stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon. Then in this photo, there should be two sets of tracks.
Did not hear you if you screamed. Order. Order. Just what do you... Oh, god damn it.
Just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth?
To be honest, I don't know. This is simply what all the facts point to. That night, someone used a snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Tilted Towers. At that time, it was still snowing.
Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow.
Then when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained.
I say something.
No.
No.
This all sounds a bit fishy to me.
What does, sister?
There is only one key to the snowmobile.
Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder.
Which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge. So she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
That does sound right.
But what's odd is, when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near Dusty Bridge.
You must have just failed to see it, sister.
Maybe. When I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too.
But that is impossible. But sneeze.
Order. Order. Order in the court. What does this all mean?
Means I had the sniffles.
Hmm.
So what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble, but then again, my car was the center of a case.
Order, order. Sorry about your vehicle, but we have learned all we can from this witness.
Yes, yes, I have nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know.
But then that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, anyone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile.
A witness, you say?
Was there no one out, walking perhaps, near Dusky Bridge on that night?
Oh no.
I don't think that's likely.
Oh no.
It was cold enough to freeze your ears off.
No.
Only an idiot would go out wandering in like that.
If only there was an idiot, chat.
No, please.
Some
If
sort
only there
of
was
flaming buffoon.
If only there was an idiot.
It starts with an L, unless they had something really important to do.
If only had some really. If only had.
That is a shame, chat. If some freak of nature, dummy,
Hold on.
Don't call me that.
foolish.
Something's coming to me. An idiot may well have been wandering out to that subarctic night. Your Honor. Actually, there just might be one individual who maybe have helped to us.
Really? A huge bumbling fool? A dummy? A poo-poo
A
head?
hedgehog, you could say.
A hedgehog, you say?
You know of someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder?
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. But there are 2 things about him that do come to mind.
Which are what?
His blue quills and that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
And the second being...
His blue quills. Keeps him nice and toasty. In other words, he's our kind of hedgehog.
Mr. Edruff, who is this idiot that you're speaking of? This buffoon? This out in theaters in a few weeks?
This goofy goober.
This guy
Oh,
made
holy
the
shit,
product of
awkward.
John Luke's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting.
This is Sonic the Hedgehog, a disciple of the victim, Elise.
Hey.
Oh god, I
A
just realized
student.
Elise Sonic.
Interesting. And why was he wandering about on the side on the night of the murder? That's just stupid.
That's... I could tell them about all his designs for Iris, but it may cost us credibility as a witness. Before I even call him. He is, after all, an artiste. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason.
And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man, what exactly was it that he saw?
I intend to extract that from him right here in the courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
I have no choice, do I?
I believe he's in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him.
Very well.
You may have escaped me yesterday. Today I'm going to get everything out of you.
What?
You heard me.
The court will now
Oh.
adjourn for a 20-minute break. The stream itself will be a little shorter. Miss Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness. Good luck, he is a bumbling fool.
Understood, Your Honor. I deal with himbos.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
Someone ask for an idiot?
To be continued.
We continue.
Alright, chat. One's in chat if you want to hear this goober idiot speak. But if you
Bye,
do,
guys.
just know that I will need to take a short break for probably couple minutes, maybe 5
Yeah,
minutes.
if you want me to take charge, I'm available. Don't
Maybe
worry
a 5
about
minute break. So I'll let you know if I do. I'm chill right now, but a 5 minute break would be nice.
let's take a five
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
double check with Kaya real quick, and we will probably be able to knock out the next portion. I think we have everyone here. It's just adding Aqua, so I think
The
that would
idiot
Yeah.
has arrived.
It is.
Perfect.
It is literally just adding Aqua. I can
chat.
double check.
5 minute break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna play some music.
I need backup. yourself.
Welcome back, chat. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Also, is my voice? Also, this is a different mic that I'm typically using. Am I good?
Yes, you are.
Say some more.
Hello, hello, test, 1, 2. Hey guys.
Okay.
It's me. It's me.
We do need a replacement for what's her name, so Galaxy can do that.
Oh, for who? Iris?
Y'all.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Because then he comes back. Yeah, we'll do it. But whatever.
Definitely not Dahlia.
Right.
It'll be fine.
All right, you're up.
Oh shit, I am up. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
20 minutes. Chop, chop, bitch. Come on.
What the fuck?
There are 2 things that I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Alright, I'll help you in any way I can.
First, about that night, you really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the trading hall. Either you or your sister Bikini is lying.
Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the times Sister Bikini returned to the main hall when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile?
There's only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you! But why? What made you go out to the Tilted Towers?
Shifty Shafts, actually.
Nope,
I'm
that's
sorry,
different
Mr.
place.
Edgeworth. Locked away.
Holy shit.
Holy cow.
I can't tell you about that yet.
Yet?
Not until their safety is confirmed.
Ooh!
The safety of the Acolyte.
Maya? Star Wars show? That got canceled, I'm sorry. She must be talking about Maya.
Uh-oh.
I hate to break it to you, that show got canceled.
Shit.
Oh.
Did you kill the bitch?
Her name is Elise Dunham.
Thank you.
No matter who or what may come, I can never take a life.
Sure. Very well. It is my job to get the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough.
Court will now reconvene. I got some fruit snacks. They were delicious.
I have some cough drops.
Miss Von Karma, where is the witness?
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Sus behavior?
He was sketching something very intensely.
Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained?
He drew a terrifying woman, armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip.
I can only presume that his intention was to ow.
Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Larice Dunham, I hope you're ready. Get in here.
It would seem that the whip is going to see plenty more use today.
Oh my god, chat. Struggling artist. Struggling artist.
Hey, ow! Fuck!
Your sketch is in contempt of this court.
The fuck? Hey, I was just artistically... Okay, ow!
You tried to run away from the Bailey. The what?
Bailiff.
Bailey?
Bailiff.
Is this Pokemon?
Bailiff. Who's trying to hand you your subpoena, correct?
Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Do you know how hard that shit is to find? Well, to use the technical term for the colors, Viridian, like Viridian City, like in Pokemon.
Okay. I'm gonna kill him.
Right. This isn't an art store now, is it?
I know, I graduated junior high, probably. Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it?
Working in the fields? Are you picking plants? What are you doing?
I presume you wanted to say field work.
That's it, thanks, buddy. I know you.
Kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence.
I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all your faces to be red when you realize this mistake bright red. Like Pokemon, or to use the term Crimson Lake.
Like the Crimson Gyarados and
Yeah,
Gold. Oh.
yes, and the Lake, in the Lake of Rage and Pokemon Go.
Like the Crimson Shin.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Stop your pathetic blabbing and testify like a man.
Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Calma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking, like in football. Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now.
What the fuck? Come on, bro. This is no, really? All right, fine. What I saw. I was at that lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Please help me. I'm so depressed.
Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. And therapists.
Just nobody. Nobody likes me. I'm the comic relief. And why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else like the last person?
Unemployed.
Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex.
He's recently been the case of numerous incidents.
Have
I
you
think he's
seen
finally
that?
realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people.
Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything, every case. Literally, go back in the Twitch VOD. Watch out, okay? Just touching you will make you eternally unhappy.
Nobody wants to touch you.
Well then, let us proceed with your cross-examination. With no touching, thank you. My life is good.
Damn it.
We can delve into other details at a later time.
All I want is to be hugged.
Bailiff, do not let him get hugged.
Yeah.
Whatever is the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse.
What?
So, witness, any idea as to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay my whip.
Okay, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, is it? And even if the stars could be seen, it isn't like I was there to look at them, right?
See, you can do it too if you try.
Fuck.
There's only one issue here.
One?
What you saw at Dusky Bridge.
What? A number of times? How many?
Maybe 5? I would once every 20 minutes.
Which means you spent almost 2 hours at.
You bet. Real love is all about waiting with your heart in your hands.
Love, you say?
Yes.
It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack, using this blackmail letter.
Huh?
There
Blackmail?
goes our.
No, that was simply a product of overflowing. Ow.
You huffy, puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness.
Goosey, what the fuck?
Well said.
Fun karma.
That was well said. So what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy puffy loosey goosey excuse for a whimpering whining wuss of a witness, eh?
God damn it.
Being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all.
I'm used to being degraded. I didn't see
I think he
anything.
kind of likes it.
Yeah.
Larry!
Huh?
You really didn't see it.
Hey, no need to hit your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see a snowmobile.
Larry, say snowmobile for me, please.
Snowmobile.
If you truly have nothing to hide, why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest?
Crazy book
Anxiety.
reference.
Shut up. What is this? I don't know.
What do
Don't
I
ask
see?
me. I probably
It
have
seems I'll
undiagnosed
need to start from
ADHD.
a more obvious contradiction. Or to strike the blow that would finally get him to spill the beans.
Huh?
You didn't meet anyone.
That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. Absolutely nothing. I'm just here to buy some Viridian City paint. Come on. I expect to see those Crimson Lake faces now.
It would appear that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're on his side?
Seems that he's going to claim to have nothing to do with it till the end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I don't know why Edgeworth calling him that guy is funny to me. I just slice
I'm
through his
getting
obvious
that guy.
contradictions and keep things moving along.
Why?
Okay. Walk to the bridge. Didn't see a
What?
snowmobile.
What isn't wrong with my contradiction? What the
That problem is because, no, I didn't...
Didn't see anyone on the bridge that night.
The problem is that he didn't see, what's Bikini?
Wait, taken by her only pupil. Well, that's
Yeah,
not
it's a picture I took.
let's see. Okay.
Like, wouldn't he have seen...
Is it the
Wait,
attorney's
what does the badge
because we
say?
would've-
Sorry, can I see what that says?
Sure.
Is it actually the attorney's badge because we would have
See,
seen
right, you
Phoenix?
wasn't serious when he gave this to me. Okay, sorry, I just never actually saw what that said.
That's cute.
Okay, like, I know it's probably fake, but like Phoenix came out to Dusky Bridge. Would he not have seen Phoenix go out to Dusky Bridge?
I was at the lodge looking up at stars. Let's look at this note.
Salutation here. Oh, I guess you don't need it.
Thanks, so. Waiting for you tonight at Heavenly Hall. Okay. Okay. Walked on the bridge, didn't see a snowmobile, and see anyone on the bridge that night either. I'm kinda... It's probably really obvious once I find it, but...
I think the issue is Bikini, because he would have...
Oh, a person, huh? Wait, I didn't see anyone on the bridge that night either. No, you're right. I think we did see Phoenix, right? Like, that's where the main character saw him. Was it? It
Something
was...
like that.
Yeah, because...
Something like
Wait, because he was like, help, 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 or some shit, right? Like...
Yeah.
And then we told him to go call the police. Okay, it's been a while. Okay, so that... This should be it. Let's go. Okay, cool. It's been like a week since we played, so I almost forgot.
Sonic the Hedgehog. I understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic and you cause all sorts of trouble.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
But, having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction.
Edgy, are you trying to console me?
Certainly
can you help me,
doesn't
please?
sound that way to me.
Oh.
However, I cannot forgive you for the simply turning away from the incidents you create.
You're totally pinning this on me, aren't you?
Now then, let's talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butz.
Huh? Yeah, that's right. Me, in the flesh.
Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change. Some real talk from your boy.
Damn. What do you want me to do then? Also, my name
Larry,
changed.
what you need to change is your inner self. But for now,
Change has to come
what
from
you
within.
saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you.
Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. I've been
back to
asleep this whole
sleep.
time, I guess. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. I don't know. This might be lucid. But anyways, I'll do it. I'll testify. For real this time. Promise. I'm not. This might not go well.
I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder? And don't fuck it up.
This is what I actually saw. Part 2. Electric Boogaloo.
I'm just staring intensely.
I went to the shop at around 9, so it would have been about 10:30 p.m. I was lying underneath my bed and when a white flash almost blinded me, like a flashbang. I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I was right to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick.
You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire?
It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burnt out, like almost totally completely gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall.
What did you say?
Oh, don't worry, it's nothing life-threatening. He just caught a cold.
Yeah, for real.
I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky.
That's fine.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination.
And
lucky
with
'cause
that,
that's
I am
his
being
life.
called away, so I will leave it to, I guess, Galaxy to take over.
Oh, well, thank you for handling.
I'm being called away,
Do
but
you think-
thank you for having me.
Yeah, do your thing. Come if you
Excellent.
come back, cool.
Thank you.
Oh,
I got you. Whip out the Sonic voice.
No shit, the game 1 Larry's back.
Alright, this is already read, so.
Oh.
Did... Yeah, went to the shack.
Oh yeah, sorry, we're pressing. Yeah.
What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half?
Well, if you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess.
Excited? Do I dare even ask?
I set the meeting time as 10 p.m., right? But I just couldn't wait, and I thought she might come early, too.
Well, it appears she didn't come at all in the end.
Tale as old as time. Because they never arranged to meet in the first place.
Damn.
Alright.
You're allowed
What
to
did I
make
do to
that
you?
joke.
Shut up! Don't go picking my fond memories apart! Anyway, I was getting a little worried.
Yeah,
I thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so, I went out to the bridge. But I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack and wait for her.
You know what they say, Larry. Lasts for more than 5 hours, call the doctor.
What?
Nothing.
Where am I? Alright, there we go.
This light was, of course,
Lightning. Like, kapow! Like a slap from Naomi. Honestly, a big bada boom!
Peek. Or a little like that.
That's more like a punch from Miranda.
so he wrote Mambo number 5.
Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge?
Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so...
Seeing that, what did you do?
What do you think? I was burning up as well from the fire in my heart.
And that's why you went to take a look about the bridge?
Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I, dunno, changed my mind.
I'm not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, Witness.
You said it right away, but exactly how long after the...
The lightning fell, and then the bridge caught on fire, maybe around 5 minutes. I mean, I suddenly thought, you gotta go check this out.
How far is the small shack you were in from the bridge?
Shit, my fucking mic's plugging out. Hold on, I'm putting. Oh, I think. There we go. My fucking Discord was freezing.
Hold on. Well, yeah, it pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk.
How did Tilted Towers look when you got there?
Tilted. Like I had to recover a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids have made during school campfires could compare.
You're so
Okay.
right. Well, should I press him for a little more info?
Seems a little goofy.
Why didn't you call anyone? Why didn't you go to the bridge?
I'll go with why didn't you call anyone? Larry, let me ask you one thing.
What is it, Edgy? What's the serious face?
Why did you call anyone?
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try to tell someone. There's a public phone right by Tilted Towers, correct?
Well, of course I thought of doing that.
So then, let's hear why you did not.
Uh-huh, yeah, okay. My reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone, I just didn't have time to, okay? Close it up.
You claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as right? I found the
Yeah.
contradiction already.
I'm eating. Oh shit.
I thought I better tell someone about this.
This motherfucker eating.
You and
Turn
your
to
chili
shame.
I'm a
dogs.
hungry man. Give me the fruit snacks, Josh. Nah, but then Nick came up yelling about murder. It totally made me forget about the bridge. The fire was pretty much out by then anyway.
Oh, was it?
What's this feeling? I suddenly have a terrible case of unease.
It was after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct?
Yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less.
You told me about the burning bridge yesterday. There's still something that doesn't quite fit.
Yeah.
Looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth.
What did you spot there, Morgan?
It's that last one, because remember, like, how did he get to the same time as Nick when they should have, like, 15 versus 5 minutes? How does that work?
Oh, so yeah, because the distance is too far, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then what we would need is likely
The map.
the map, right? So where's the
It's on
map?
the first page.
So this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Damn. Damn! I'm cooked. I'm chopped.
You're,
washed.
you're cooked, you said. Well, I guess you'll have this penalty. Enjoy.
Man.
If you show someone else that appears like fucking time-wise or something, you can. Like when did the lightning strike happen?
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
Lightning strike
lightning.
at 10:45, around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Okay, yeah, there we go. I think that was the right dialogue, but this is probably the more appropriate evidence then, right? Because
Yeah.
Just like me in actual Fortnite, I am washed.
washed.
It's not a joke. I played yesterday. I was cooked.
Damn!
Your very existence being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not.
Damn, what the fuck, Edgy? You make me sound like I'm a fucking alien from Mars, a Martian even.
But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is the time.
But I've never been the best timekeeper, you know.
True.
3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? Terrible at those.
This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Tilted Towers and immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct?
Yeah. Well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less.
I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from your shack to Tilted Tower? Meaning you probably got there around 11.
That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act. Dumbass.
That is impossible.
What?
What do you mean?
11 p.m. when the murder occurred at the temple.
Mm.
Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There's no way that Larry could have counted him at Dusky Bridge at that time.
That it was Tilted Towers. Excuse me, I have an objection. Fuck you.
You do.
Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry, I'm Larissa. Ah!
It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11 p.m. In which case, it could not have been any earlier than that.
Watch your footing there, Miss Francisca von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. But there is still no way that Wright could have been at Tilted Towers at 11 p.m.
Why not?
It's clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15.
Which means what exactly?
Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until after the flames had died down. He arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m. But Wright did not make it there until at least 11 minutes. I suggest you stop hiding things and tell us the whole truth now, then. What happened during these missing 15 minutes?
Is the stream lagging?
A little, but I'm good.
I feel like I just got brutally woken up by
Oh.
Splashback? That's fucking disgusting. I guess I was still sleeping after all. Sleepy pills. Melatonin.
Oh my god.
So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much as a problem.
Yeah, not much of a problem at all.
Really?
Yeah, really,
The
motherfucker.
bridge is burning before your eyes. There's a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident?
Yes, witness, why didn't you? Were you simply there to watch the world burn?
And therein lies the problem. For even after the bridge had burnt out, he was still there. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty.
What a piece of shit.
That's what it sounds like.
But this is Larry we were talking about, and even he is incapable of being so stupid.
What the fuck?
Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction.
Edgy. I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude.
Just as I thought, you've been playing with us all this time.
Listen, I'm
gonna tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? I may really say it this time. Every time. Oh, Jesus!
Then say it, or I'll whip you even more.
Stop it!
Very well, I had
No.
a terribly bad feeling about this, but... However, let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness?
not gonna say that, Jeff.
I'm a doing him. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out and he came running up.
I suppose artists can be strange folk.
That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch.
Holy shit. I wonder if my artists are like that.
Including
We're
the
foaming
truth
at the
from the
mouth
source
right
of
now,
it.
yeah.
Fuck law, baby. I only care about art.
Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts?
Not in the fucking slightest.
And what would that be? What would remain?
This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now?
That's real talk.
I intend to drag the reason out of him.
Yeah, you'll regret this, Edgy.
Bro is menacing.
I'll kill you.
I'm gonna take a swig of my water.
Sure.
Tell us, Larry.
My name is Larry. Get it fucking right. Mistakes like that are what keep you from being popular with the ladies like I am.
He actually gets plenty of older ladies, to be honest.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Who exactly are you?
I'm Luri's Zunum, apprentice extraordinaire.
That's what he calls himself in any case.
Then you are a Twitch streamer.
Autist, actually. Of course, I'm an autist, the real thing.
I'm happy from his own server, is that possible?
Oh,
I'm gonna die.
Yet again, that's what he... Oh, that's...
Names mean nothing. There's only one issue I care to discuss. What were you doing?
This is a very big issue indeed.
I like scratching the back of my head.
Sketching the burning bridge?
And the burning bridge and everything that came with it.
What came with it?
You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Edgy?
You'll regret this. The sketch of mine is... Jesus, god damn it!
Enough.
Okay.
Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness.
I hope it's the most dog
Embarrass
shit
yourself in
stick
front of the
drawing. Like, literally.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. You gave me brain damage.
That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution here. I will leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
This is for my safety.
What should I do? Got a terrible feeling the instant the sketch is revealed. The entire world may be changed by what is depicted there.
That's so dramatic.
Look at the sketch. Look at the sketch.
Literally.
Chad, do we leave it alone? Or do we start his wonderful artist career right now, right here?
We
It's a
ended with
portrait
the
of your mother.
Chat,
Let's look at
if
it.
we look at this sketch, chat, you have to commission him. I just want you to know that.
Can we make a save?
Make a save. We're gonna save. This art might change the world.
I might want to gouge out my eyes.
Which would be a Twitch stream where 3 viewers bomb chat about it himself. Alright, we're looking at it.
Larry, I wonder if you could please show us your sketch, please. Not the one of my sister, the one of the bridge.
Well, well. Even I couldn't have imagined it turn out like this.
Imagine what?
That Louise Dunham's debut would take place here today, like this.
Show it now.
Yes, ma'am.
Fuck you. Steal yourselves. This is the world of Louise Dunham.
Oh my god.
What's going on up there, buddy?
Hobie.
Chat the line work. Chat the shading. Chat the synergy. By God, I may have to commission this motherfucker.
Please. I'm poor.
But anyway, this is a tilted bridge. Whatever. I'm not even gonna bother. Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Comma.
Yes, well, it's a better drawing than I expected.
Isn't it? Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames. I really did.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
Eh.
It's gonna get ugly, like his drawing. But no one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object thinking they're on a Cardi album. Larry.
What's that?
The burning bridge is fire. But what is that unfortunate?
Unfortunate looking figure is pretty funny.
Ah, Cardi. You spotted that? I thought you might.
However, much I might want to ignore it, I can't.
It's Iris, of course. Iris! I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan for our future, you know. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that?
Larry, please answer this next question honestly.
I am. Okay.
Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant? Flying over the bridge that was engulfed in...
Holy shit.
That's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist. A real artist.
Hi? The girl, she's really high up in that picture.
Are you high?
It seems he was.
Oh my, I just got here. What the fuck?
This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory.
Please whip your own. I'm not saying that.
No, say it!
Anyway, I will when this motherfucker can read at least at him. No court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly.
Actually, there is some precedent for this.
Oh my god.
What? She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. She was about what? Dog, I did not get this far. She was about 30 feet above the bridge at least. It was really something to see. Huh?
This has to be some sort of mistake. Mr. Hedgeworth, please bring the witness back down to reality.
Me?
This witness is your friend, is he not? Kinda,
Yeah, I'm your friend,
No,
right,
sir.
Kinda sus, actually.
What's up?
Sorry, foolishness, Miles Edgeworth.
I'm on this bitch like an earring.
Let us get back to a cross-examination, by force if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here.
Yeah, you got it. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron.
Well, what did you think of my debut piece?
Get that thing away from me!
Man, what the fuck?
I like to imagine when Edgeworth can't, like, when he his proper voice just goes away when he's under stress like this.
Morgan, god fucking damn it, do not put the Kanye album Graduation!
That's Larry's drawing!
No, it's not!
Oh, wait a minute, we like looped, I think.
Look at that.
We're still on the same thing.
Oh! Easy!
I heard fluttering.
This looks easy, bro.
Did
Easy,
it?
bro.
Phoenix
I
House,
love easy stuff. Let's go.
dunking on them hoes like we Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm.
Damn, it's that easy.
Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care.
In your position, that's just being irresponsible.
He's right, you know.
Bitch.
Yeah, I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1 that it's the truth.
Thanks.
It's my whole allowance.
Is that truly the case?
It's triple Gumshoe's allowance.
Then there is one thing that we can say for certain.
And what might that be, Edgeworth?
The person who flew over that bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris.
What? What do you mean? I don't understand.
backup!
Yeah, what the hell?
A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool.
Wow, great work.
Peter Piper picked a whole...
Yeah, literally.
Peppers.
How exactly do you make this claim?
Tell us, Larry. The individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct?
Of course he was. The rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that his floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling... What the fuck?
It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense bench.
Hey, I resent that. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps it would suggest it was Wright who took flight?
The Wright brothers.
The Wright
Oh my god, not the origin story.
What are you talking about?
I think you understand what I mean just fine.
Hi.
Why didn't Nick have Iris's hood?
What?
That's you. What's going on with Iris and Nick?
I'm sorry,
Are
you've
you
been cocked.
Nick, you dog!
Huh. My character pulling baddies? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Correct, I didn't stutter. I do believe this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited and discarded, straight into the garbage. Belongs in the trash.
Yes, I was going to say, it's called Bold and Brash. Oh, I thought that was the judge.
Not the villain mark.
Now, witness.
It feels like...
I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come.
Angie, today's the day I get to completely stupefy you.
What is the meaning of your opus, witness?
I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence.
Evidence?
Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge, and I, Laurice Dunham, shall prove it.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I didn't expect to ask this again, but we shall be needing your testimony once more. Tell us anything you know concerning this defendant depicted in this sketch, and show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality.
Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy, because I'm gonna feed you a whopping serving of pain.
You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time, trust me.
I love you too, Edgy.
He said trust.
No.
Alright, let's do this shit.
When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone.
I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night.
Crystal sphere?
This one. Pretty, ain't it? But finders keepers. I'm selling this shit to a pawn shop.
That sphere. Where did you find it?
Timbuktu, I don't fucking know, I forgot. Well, let me see. Around here? Somewhere? Looks about right.
And it was half buried in the snow.
It pretty much snapped stone by then. But there was still some falling as I was walking to the bridge.
The court accept this crystal sphere.
Hey, finders keepers, okay? That's mine. I want it back afterward.
There's something on it. Oh my, it's blood.
What?
You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around no more.
Do we need to
I
leave?
own a gun, you know.
We could leave.
That's my statement, is I own a gun.
For real.
Well, I'm serious again.
He's locked in.
Hold it.
So, you went to the burning bridge.
Ahem.
I fucking tabbed into the wrong one. That's right, it's Meet Iris.
Probably close that game.
There we go. She actually flew to get me, though the least I could do was meet her halfway.
But the defender was not at the bridge when you got there, you say?
I guess she went back to the Hazakura Temple. She's a girl after all, and she must have wanted to look her best.
It must be lovely to live in the fantasy land of Larry's mind.
Nothing but fucking
Actually,
pyro vision.
it's so depressing that I can't even work up the energy to the point.
So what did you do next?
Motherfucker's got nothing but pyro vision goggles on him.
So you searched all over for her?
She was flying pretty high, you know. I thought maybe she slipped on her landing and got hurt. Hey, it was more than possible. Also, when I headed out to the shack the first time, I was snacking on a banana. I was pretty sure I threw the peel away somewhere around there, so, you know.
Can one guy really be this stupid? So, did you find any signs of her so-called landing?
I don't really remember. I kept on falling over myself and kind of lost it for a while there.
You fell over yourself?
Yeah, the snow was deep. There was even a banana peel out there.
Yup, there's stupid, and then there's Larry.
The short of it is that you didn't find any signs of her landing, correct? And what happened next?
Damn.
Half buried?
It was sitting in the snow, with a little gathered on top of it. It was very hard to spot it, actually. I mean, it was dark out, too.
I'm impressed. You did well to find it.
No matter what you may think when you look at me, I'm a pro, a genius security guard. I used the pen light I borrowed from my company to help me in my search. I'm too poor to afford a flashlight, and it sparked really brightly, as if it was saying, "Here I am" to me.
It does indeed look very much like the crystal sphere on Iris' hood. I need to remind you, she was not wearing her hood that night. Her nun is assigned their own hood, they are assigned only one.
I don't know anything about that, okay? And I'm special, alright, dude? If she did steal a spare hood, I'll forgive her.
This is getting us nowhere. Our destination for the day, it seems.
However, this crystal spear was found near the bridge. That is a fact. If it didn't come from a hood, where could it have come from?
Oh, I know where it came from. You pull up the court record for me?
No.
You son of a bitch, let me cook!
Press
Let me confirm
tab.
this one last time, Larry. The reasons you thought that this was Iris are the hood and this crystal sphere, correct?
That's right, my guide is never wrong. I met that old Bikini next morning, and her crystal sphere was still there, safe and sound.
Indeed. She was wearing it in this very room earlier today.
Case isn't going to end without a fight. Supposing the obvious contradictions in this testimony would be easy. I fear all that awaits us are further mysteries.
What do you want to see?
The last testimony and then go to the court record.
Let's do that first.
I mean, it obviously isn't Iris' hood because the crystal sphere is on the hood.
Yes.
You go to the right, like to the second page. Yeah, that. Nope. The first photo.
Ooh.
Oh, right.
And then if you go to the stick in your evidence, it's not there.
Oh yeah!
Damn,
Oh
I'm
my
good.
God.
This motherfucker's cooking.
Larry,
We're cooking.
Oh shit.
that
Wait,
night,
gosh, that's
there
against
was
me.
someone who lost a crystal sphere.
What? Oh, what's this stupid idiot?
Miss Elise Denham.
I'm so proud of you.
To a stupid idiot.
So
the victim?
proud.
I have a photo of her here. And at the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere.
Hey! That's my photograph! Give it back!
A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my bridge.
I didn't hear
They
you.
look nothing alike. They look in any case.
_Libra
Please
just
take a look at
re-subbed for
this.
4 months.
This is the
Larry
victim's
Siska
staff
von
at the scene
Karmbutz
of the
is my
crime.
OTP.
Ah, the crystal sphere. It's gone.
What?
Bro's going through all the animations. He's emoting. Just what does this mean?
If anyone jumped or flew across that bridge at night, it certainly was not Iris after all. She was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either.
That means the one who flew and dropped the sphere was the victim, Mr. Lee Dunham.
A fool alongside another fool, on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous.
Damn.
People cannot fly, thus it is rejected.
Fuck! I can't rewind.
And this crystal sphere, this is nothing more than a red herring.
You're honestly
Like the Dead by
believe
Daylight. Give it some thought, and
Daylight
then...
jokes in my court.
Yeah, unfortunately. Take me to jail. Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Dunham was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to the Twin Towers.
Wrong towers.
Tilted Towers! Tilted Towers!
Alright, chat, here's the outro. Thank you so much. It was cool seeing you guys. We'll catch you next time. It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
I think we're dead.
It was a good run, chat. We almost speed ran it. We were on world record pace, I feel like, but someone opened it. You could have ignored it, but then Morgan had to say something too.
Well, I like to blame Morgan for starting the Tilted Towers.
It's actually Morgan's fault. It's also Morgan's fault.
Yeah, but
This was sabotage from the start, if I'm being honest.
that's what I'm
saying. They went along with it.
This is
My God,
women
this is
sabotaging
Samuel.
women. That's fucked up. I thought we were supposed to look out.
I am a woman.
That's why
No, that's what I'm saying.
said.
Oh, okay, I think it's
Sabotaging
sabotage.
Damn, homegirl's not even listening. This is not a good look.
No, literally.
Damn.
We were supposed to uplift one another. We're supposed to look out for one
Hell
another.
no,
We're supposed to-
not in this community. I'm bringing y'all down with me.
It's cutthroat. Alright,
Cutthroat.
if you may.
That's so
We're at the top
blood.
of
Yes. Therefore, the sphere cannot be related to
Miss Francisca Montkarma. The only people who accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns.
Why are you pointing at me?
The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge the night of her murder. Did you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with the case?
Bro is still laughing. That's crazy.
I can't.
that crystal sphere. It was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder, you say?
There's blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent, which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch.
What? You mean I'm the killer? Ah!
All joking aside, just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case.
She makes a valid point. She doesn't really, but there's no evidence that Elise Dunham left Hazakura Temple that night.
Can we read both of them? So proud of you.
However, if somehow this
That's a
crystal
read.
sphere, this game sphere, could be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely. No, wait, it was dropped after the...
Your
it stopped snowing.
response, Mr. Edgeworth. I want your final opinion on the disposition of this crystal sphere. If it is not related to this case, then this witness who you called will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time.
It's related because it was only half covered. And it was still,
Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth.
Down chat.
Punish the voice
Down
actors,
chat.
not the acting character. Can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place?
What do you think?
Yeah.
That's my go. Let's go.
Can I prove it? That isn't the issue. Simply prove it. That's the only option. That's what he'd do.
Flashback. Wait, I was joking.
That's the way my lover would do this.
You have such a wonderful image of your boy.
I miss him so much.
That's what he does to me in bed. He just points at me.
Wow.
You!
Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I'll prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case.
You will do what now? Put it where?
That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he's cornered.
That should come as no surprise. Because right now I'm Phoenix Wright and I am indeed cornered.
I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder.
I was.
The weather report.
But then again, fuck, because Iris was the only one who could drive the brain part. I forgot.
Snowmobile?
Let's think about this.
I was gonna say snowmobile.
So it's half covered in snow during this bridge. Neither crime is blood on it. Here's the bridge. Here's the sketch. That's the tracks. Okay. Evidence that proves the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder. Okay, wait, let's look at the picture again. It's the same photo, but let's look at it. Is there anything here to indicate that it was dropped before the murder? Not quite, I think. You said the weather report? Why did you say the weather report?
Because Larry was like, it was only half covered.
Well, you could say the fact that she doesn't have it with her, no?
True.
If it was half buried, then why not just go with the sphere itself?
Did Larry take the photo of Miss Dunham?
The
Don't
photo
worry
could
about
work
it.
too. Lightning strike the bridge. Okay. The sphere was indeed dropped before the murder. I mean, I don't know why the staff wouldn't be the evidence, because it shows it's not there, unless it's the photo. Well, I guess the photo. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, because the photo has her with the crystal ball.
Lemur, what did you say? I heard you too.
I was gonna say, I'm definitely new to Ace Attorney. I think the original photo where the staff isn't near her is the best piece of evidence, because she got killed with it. She would've dropped near her.
Yeah, the crime photo.
Evidence
Crime
proves
photo.
that the evidence was indeed dropped before the murder. Okay, well, we don't see it in the crime photo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
I think we just go with
she's
that.
not there.
I can't save, so I gotta present something.
Come on, do it. Ball. Damn!
Good job, Lemur. Good job, Lemur.
Hell yeah! I had to come back from that, man. I had to come back from that.
That's right. If it had stopped snowing, then it'd be game over. The snow would have totally covered it.
That's all I need to. Oh, hey, my line of thinking was correct. The testimony makes one thing quite clear.
Yep. What is that?
When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly.
Snowing.
On the other hand, look at the scene of the murder. As proven earlier today, there's no snow on the victim's body.
Ah, indeed.
Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder.
Oh shit, the music is on.
What? What?
Order. I have to play this dancing emote very quickly on my stream. This music is paused.
On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Tilted Towers. And then there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose.
What could that have been?
The sphere, there's some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this juncture. The real crime scene was near the foot of Tilted Towers.
The murder didn't take place at the Hazakura Temple courtyard. Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness.
Lock in. Just who is the fool? Which part is so foolish, Miss Von Carmen?
Have you been paying attention this whole time, Miles Edward? Sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in the Hazakura Temple courtyard.
That's not exactly true, now, is it? put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body.
That's the same thing!
He said,
No.
You said it yourself.
oh yeah,
Very
flashback.
little blood is actually lost at the moment of the blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from the body, that would be when the blade is removed.
Flashback.
That statement is the truth. And Tilted Towers could easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed, thus there was no bleeding.
You were forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Dunham's body was found in Hazakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You meant to suggest that someone carried that body all the way?
Yeah. I've made it
Tracks.
this far. The only place to take this is to the end. Just need a way to prove my version of events is perfectly plausible.
Now then, if the defense is ready, the court would like to have an explanation with some banging music in the background, so let's hear it. Sell it. Please show us the method by which the victim's body was carried to Hazakura Temple.
Snowmobile.
I mean, real chat, like...
Because it was being taken to... Yeah, it was being taken to Hazakura Temple.
I think so. Any objections? I mean, I'm not carrying it by hand. That's for sure. She flew, of course. Oh my god, it's that picture.
Oh, she was flying. Yeah!
On that snowy night, there's one way that a body could have been. The Batmobile. Lost a wheel and Joker got Yay! As we know, the Snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon, but it could also have been used to carry a body. Oh god, it's from dying.
Oh no, ah, fuck.
This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave.
Phoenix always said I was good with a shovel. What do you mean, though?
The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin?
You're too late, Francisca von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation.
What?
Where was the victim Elise Dunham really killed? If her body was moved, where before? And finally...
Who the hell was flying?
Just what does this image mean?
Who the hell is
Owie!
Do you even need to think about that? This creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it.
Chat, that's what you guys look to be when you're trolling me.
Bro is not playing Persona 4. He's not reaching the truth. This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity.
What does that mean?
It means you're a League player. However, he would never follow a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. My fault. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened.
No, speak your truth, Queen.
The defense stands firm on this point.
I'm not taking shit from towers over there, bro.
You know, just shut up.
Hey!
Thank you!
Yeah.
That settles it then.
We got Goku in our game. What you got?
I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances.
Grr.
That was Slater. I'm tilted.
No, you shut the fuck up. Let me live. Let me live. You guys are beating me. I just got here. This is my first game. I was like, everybody's gonna be so nice to you because you know what? You get along with so many people. And it's gonna be so much fun. Your first time playing this game. Don't be nervous, bitch. I am nervous.
I love gaslighting. So
This is
sick.
the one time. This is the one stream I didn't apologize to you in advance. Now I feel worse.
You should. Now read the line.
Alright, let's...
I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It is just as I thought. Francisca von Karma, you make a wonderful
Wow.
sister. You
Excuse
make a
me?
wonderful sister. There was one reason and one alone for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case and pass it on to Hobby.
Seriously?
Not my
That's
job.
what this is all about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. I wouldn't have been Francie. Oh, Jesus!
Miles Edgeworth, I don't care about what you were here to do. This is my chance to finally grind you under my heel.
A shame that your chance seems to have slipped you by.
But a shit. Fuck!
This is all your fault. Such a terrible witness. You're an affront to all the legal system stands for. I demand satisfaction.
Yeah, why do you smile?
What I do to Larry on the weekends is irrelevant.
I cannot believe that this witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, since he's dead, we need some sort of answer for the questions it raises. Have his words here today been the truth or lies? Next time on Phoenix... Sorry. Those matters shall be addressed the next time we are here. I am counting on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution.
And with this, the rest is up to you, right?
I thought you were gonna say my lover or something.
We'll get there.
Court is now adjourned.
Back to France I go for my own games that Javi will never play.
Correct.
We'll get you there one day.
Current sub goal.
I just have to throw enough money at you.
The current sub goal is actually Balatro. Just started.
Oh.
With Dino.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna bug Dino. I've already confirmed. So.
No.
So there we have it, chat room. We are all done. I don't even think I have like a preface for who the next people would be. So we have to come up with that too.
I have no idea if Edgeworth's even involved anymore.
I think he is. I'm not sure.
All right. All right. Well, that is it for today. Chat, thank you for hanging out for this Friday stream. Big round of applause to everyone who performed today. You all killed it. It was pretty tough, pretty long case, but we did it. Or not case, rather sections. So we will reconvene likely on Monday. I don't think I have anything Monday, so we'll probably do that. I will double check with everyone. It'll probably be a later stream Monday if I recall, but I'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll DM everyone, obviously, if you're in the Patreon. Just keep an eye on that. But thank you guys so much. So League of Legends. Thank you, Shan. Appreciate you. Hope you guys had a good time. This was really fun. Sorry, I'm still a little sick. I should be better by then, so shouldn't have to worry about that. We're gonna send you to Ultima. He's playing Yakuza 3.
Wait, no, that's the bad one.
Is it?
I got excited. Yakuza 3 is not great.
Oh no. Well, either way, I was gonna send him. Just say hi. Yeah, thank you guys for kicking it. Thank you for all the support and the subs. And all the follows. Good looking out. Y'all have a good night. No outro.
Yeah, good night.
Just use these emotes as your raid message if you have them. Because they are pog.
Yakuza 3's
About to say, yeah, no outro because you got your outro earlier.
Yeah, right. The stream ended earlier.